I refuse to have another video with this title, so I'll do my best to make sure that next year I have the I made Unus Annus proud video that I wanted.
Well, kinda. Yeah, look, let's be honest, they don't care. They're dead, they can't care. If you're not aware, this is the video where I go through all my yearly goals and I see the ones I achieved and the ones that I didn't. So let's just run through these and try not to get disappointed. My goals for 2023 were make 2 games. Well, I made Sinking Iron, and that's about it. I didn't make any other game this year. Or did I? I actually made 2 games this year. Ignore the name, it's a working title. I made Sinking Iron, and the other game was for the Epic Mega Jam. But here's the problem. I'm the problem. It was a 7-day long jam, so I thought I had plenty of time to do something really cool and totally not impossible to pull off in 7 days, but clearly I didn't. The game ended up with a lot of bugs and a total playtime of 2 minutes. Wow! Ever since the jam ended, I've been working on that game non-stop, trying to make it even better than what I originally intended. That's why there's no devlog yet. And it's coming along nicely. I think you guys are really gonna like it. However, I wanted to release it in Halloween, but that didn't happen. So I'm aiming for December, but I'm starting to lose hope that I might have it ready by then. But I will try. I don't think I'm gonna make it. The game is really spooky for how small it is, but I'm gonna make it so much better. So unless you want to play it to compare it later with the full release, I wouldn't waste your time. But I'm still counting that one as a game. A small one. A not very good one, but a game. Sinking Iron did really well. Thank you guys so much for playing it. I appreciate the support. And David Szymanski didn't sue me, so I think it's fine. I think. Make multiple videos for every game. Well, also, kinda. I did that for Sinking Iron, even though I just made 1 reaction video, so that's my bad. But for the other game, I'm only going to do content once the full version comes out. But I'm still counting that as done. Maybe? Maybe not. Half done. There we go. Create a game dev course. Some of you were excited for this one. Clearly, it didn't happen. Now, the reason was, number 1, I didn't have a lot of time to work on it. And number 2, I started doing some research and I realized that, yes, I could do a course, release it to the internet, and go on and do the next thing. However, a good course usually has follow-up with its students, especially in coding. People get stuck, things don't work, updates to the software happen, so a button that was supposed to do a specific thing changes place, changes name, or gets completely removed. So the constant upkeep and updating to the course really demotivated me to do one. Mostly because I barely have any time to work on my side projects, so I was afraid that the course would take all that time away. I'm not saying that it will never happen. I'm just saying if you want to learn how to make games, just don't wait for my course. Don't wait for anyone's course. There's plenty of stuff online. Go for it. Go. Plus, I was going to do the course in Unity, and we all know what happened. So if I made one, it would be with Unreal, and I'm not good enough with Unreal to teach anyone. So those were the goals for 2023. It could have been better. I feel like I could have done a lot more. But, you know, at least I did something. So, you know. It's not terrible. Now, my goals for 2024 are going to be a bit different from the goals of the past 2 years. And they are, start working on my first Steam game. I've been mainly doing small free games until now, with one exception. The game I'm working on right now, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think will be roughly an hour-long game, also free. But after this one, I think it's time to finally take the next step in my game dev journey and make an actual girthy, thick game and put it on Steam. I have 3 ideas of what that game could be, but I haven't made up my mind yet, so I'm gonna focus on this game first, and then I'll make a decision. Also note that I said start working on my first Steam game and not release my first Steam game. Because regardless of the idea that I pick, this game is going to take a lot longer than usual. And also because I have other goals, such as make the 2 missing devlogs. There are 2 devlogs that I haven't done yet. One of them is for the War Stash Clicker, and the other one is a secret. I've been postponing both of these devlogs for far too long, and for someone who keeps saying that he needs content, I feel like these should have been done already, and I will get them done. Speaking of content, release different types of content. Exactly 1 month ago, I released a video called Why I'm Switching from Unity to Unreal Engine, which is not the type of content that I usually do. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting much from that video, and in 3 weeks, it got 500,000 views. It's ridiculous that that has that many views. This also proved that I don't really need to make games to make content. Sometimes I make games and content still doesn't exist. I'm not just gonna do random videos all the time, but it showed me that you guys could potentially be more accepting of other types of videos, but still in the game dev space. I've been thinking about this because this year I released 3 videos on my channel. Well, 4 if you count the other Unus Annus video, but it would have been just 2 if I didn't make that extra video. It's embarrassing. There's no excuse. So I'll do my best to bring more content to you guys. And last but not least, Make a lo-fi album. Yes! I'm bringing it back! In case you weren't aware, I went to the USA this year and I finally met Mark in real life. That was an experience. I was able to hang out with him and other people. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a secret or not, so I'm going to respect their privacy. And when I flew back home, I just felt so inspired to do stuff. That trip was such a kick to the inspiration glands. I just wanted to create stuff. And one thing that I've been postponing more than anything else is that lo-fi album. So it will happen. Swear to God if it doesn't, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. Although this year I did make an album for Sinking Iron, which, by the way, thank you guys so much for listening. These are way more than I thought these would get. And as far as goals, this is way more than enough. These are more similar to 2021's goals, and we all know how that ended, but I'm confident and I am committed. Maybe. Honestly, if I do half of these, I'll be happy. The systems will remain pretty much the same with one slight change. I'm going to work on my side projects for 1 to 2 hours a day. Last year, I had the exact same system, but for only 30 minutes. However, I realized that once I started working, I would usually go for an hour, sometimes even more. So I'm bumping the minimum amount this year. Once again, thank you so much, Mark, Ethan, and Amy, for such an unforgettable year. This day really puts the entire year into perspective and allows me to pivot where necessary to make the next year even better. If you feel like sharing, let me know in the comments if you achieved your goals this year and your new goals for 2024. Thank you so much for watching and good luck on your goals. Take care.